choosing fonts for websites. This is specifically for website designers and those who maintain their own websites. When choosing fonts for your website, it's crucial to consider readability, visual appeal, and compatibility across different devices and browsers. It can get a little complicated. It seems obvious though, right? But you would be surprised at how many fonts are not decipherable by all browsers, which can ruin your design when the browser converts your font into a standard font like Arial. One of the best resources out there for free and web-safe fonts is Google Fonts at fonts.google.com. Google Fonts offers a huge selection of free web-safe fonts that are optimized for use in web design. You'll want to consider these key aspects when selecting which fonts you're going to use for your website. First, readability. In other words, you want to choose fonts that are easy to read, even at smaller sizes on various screen sizes. Sans serif fonts are particularly popular for body text due to their clean and modern appearance. Serif fonts can also work well for things like headlines and titles, adding a touch of elegance or sophistication to your design. Consistency. You definitely want to maintain consistency in font usage throughout your website to create cohesive and professional-looking websites. Less is more in this case. Selecting 2 complementary fonts for different purposes such as headings, body text, and navigation is a good rule of thumb, and then stick to them consistently across your site. Contrast. Creating visual contrast between different elements of your website by using fonts with various weights, styles, and sizes. For example, pairing a bold headline font with a lighter body text font can help draw attention to important information and improve readability. And then you also need to consider accessibility. You want to ensure that your chosen fonts are accessible to all users, including those with visual impairments. Try to avoid using overly decorative or ornate fonts that may be difficult to read. Instead, you might want to opt for clean and straightforward typefaces with clear letter forms and adequate spacing. And then there's compatibility. You'll also want to check the compatibility of your selected fonts with different browsers and devices to ensure consistent rendering across platforms. Google Fonts provides web-safe fonts that are optimized for compatibility and performance, making them a reliable choice for website design projects. There are some really awesome fonts that do not translate well on websites because browsers can't decipher them. So save those fonts for print design or images or even logos on your website and stick with web-safe fonts for all the other text on your website. If you're interested in learning more about web design basics, I've created a crash course about web design with the 4 core concepts you'll want to learn to get started. You can check it out here. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe for more design tips and tutorials.